Alright, so here we've got the superior surface of the brain. It's divided into a left and a right cerebral hemisphere. Here we've got a lateral view of the brain, and we're going to look at the different lobes of the brain: frontal, parietal, occipital, and temporal. This part is the cerebellum. Then we have this little lobe here is the pons, the medulla, and the brainstem. Then if we flip it over and have a look at the inferior surface, we've got the optic nerves. This would be the optic nerve going to the left eye, which goes back into the right side of the brain. And this optic nerve would be connected to the right eye, and it goes back through the optic chiasma into the left side of the brain. So optic nerves, optic chiasma. This little area here where it looks like there's a little hole, that's where the pituitary would have been attached, with this tiny little stalk here called the infundibulum. So the pituitary would lie right just there, attached to the brain via the infundibulum, but it kind of dangles beneath the brain, and you can see that it's separated from the brain with this Dura Mater, and there's just a little hole that the infundibulum goes through to attach to the brain. So this came off, the pituitary. Alright, so you can see various nerves come off from this region. We've got the pons, the medulla, and the brainstem. Alright, so that's most of the external features of the brain. Now we removed this thick, tough layer, which is the Dura Mater with the arachnoid underneath. Cerebral spinal fluid fills the gap between the arachnoid, which is tightly attached to the Dura Mater, and then this other third very thin meninges which covers the brain, called the Pia Mater, and we're going to have to get through some of that in a moment.